Hi friends, I'm Unique and we are finally back with the Sunday vlog. I skipped last week because honestly I might just be doing every other week for a little bit here. There isn't much being blasted at us in terms of gaming news for the past few weeks, and it's been nice to, just chill, just play catch up on some games. But I do know summer is coming and we're probably going to see a lot of releases for summer. I've been so incredibly on a Honkai Star Rail kind of stint. I've just been trying to play catch up in that game. There's so much content I missed out on, and I just don't know what my limit's gonna be with that. How much longer I want to play catch up because, I still want to attempt to finish Unicorn Overlord. I don't know. The gameplay is very good. However, I don't know about the story. It's kind of similar to Fire Emblem Awakening. I actually didn't finish streaming that game either because, um, well, as much as I really liked Crom and Robin in Fire Emblem Awakening, the story is not anything much in depth to dig into. I mean, there is some stuff, but nowhere near to the extent of, say, Fire Emblem Three Houses. I still don't know how I managed to finish Fire Emblem Engage, for example. The gameplay for that made it worth it for me, but I don't know. My issue with Unicorn Overlord is every time you get a unit, you have to pretty much, even from battle to battle, you pretty much have to set a priority system for what their AI is going to do. And with that many units in Unicorn Overlord, like in something like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy XII, I feel like it's a lot more simple to set that up because their AI is just, 4 party members, 6 party members, however many you have in that game. In Unicorn Overlord, you have like 40. You have hundreds, dozens of units. And that can get very frustrating very quickly trying to set everyone up. And just one battle alone, I think you can have up to 6 party members in one party, and then each of those groups you can have like 8 of. So that's like what, 6 times 8, 48? 48 units you have to set up tactics for, and it can get incredibly infuriating trying to do that for every single battle. Even when I'm playing on easy mode, you still should be setting up tactics, right? So that combined with just the story not being, totally something to write home about, has just been impeding my interest in Unicorn Overlord. And especially with Eiyuden Chronicle coming up in April, I don't know what the future of that game is going to look like on my channel. Honkai Star Rail, though, I think is here to stay. I have truly been enjoying the main story again. I think they got over the fumble with the whole Xianzhou Luofu shtick. And hopefully when we go back to the Xianzhou Luofu, the consistency and the writing quality sticks, because Penacony has been absolutely satisfying, and I truly believe once we're done with the main scenario in Penacony that we're going to revisit the Xianzhou Luofu with some stuff. It was also April Fool's this past week, and I really enjoyed all the gaming company pranks. My personal favorite was Neo, The World Ends With You got a interesting little collab with, God, I don't remember the name of this game I was thinking of, but it's a game I'm actually really interested in. I'm going to put a photo here in the video, but I really thought that was my favorite one out of all the April Fool pranks. I'm hoping to play that game on stream. It looks like it's going to be so beautiful and has Yoko Shimomura on it, I think. I can't remember. But the music is going to be really good. It's going to be a really fun time, that game. And I don't anticipate Eyes to be on it for right now, but when that game gets closer to release, I think it's going to get a lot of hype. I'm sorry if I look a bit tired right now. I was on Discord last night a lot more than I should have been, until 3 a.m. And then I got up at 7. I only have myself to blame, but no regrets on that part. I've also been watching a lot of Frieren if people are into anime. I enjoy Frieren so much. I'm on episode 24 right now, and my next watch session, which I like hosting on my community Discord, I will be watching Frieren episodes 24 through 28 just to wrap up that anime. I love anime that has that kind of composure, the way that it upholds itself. I love anime like that. A very similar vein to that is Violet Evergarden. In fact, the person who did the music for Frieren is the exact same person who did the music for Violet Evergarden. And music can set up the tone of an anime very well. Like, I can that's why I just felt like such a similar vein between the two, because the way they both uphold themselves. Like, Frieren has a lot more silly moments than Violet Evergarden, of course. Like, Violet Evergarden is a very tragic anime, but the way they both uphold themselves is, I love that. I really like more dramatic, serious anime. Um, Another one I can think of is Casshern Sins, which is a very incredibly bleak anime, but I love the way that the story holds itself. I love anime like that. I think another thing about all these anime is that they all go into life. I think that's another reason I just like them. I'm such a sucker for content that is like finding reason to live, you know, finding your answer of what keeps you going. And I absolutely am a sucker for content like that. You would think Persona 3 would be my favorite Persona game, but honestly, all the Persona games are about finding ways to live, whether it's, you know, finding your way to rebel in society, finding your way to accept your true self, or just flat out finding the reason that gives you, that makes you want to keep going, your answer to why you want to live. I'm such a huge sucker for that type of stuff. In Frieren, it's just kind of like, what do you want to do with your life if you're going to live for hundreds and hundreds of years? What is so significant about someone's life who's incredibly short? How do you want to leave your mark on the world with your life? And I'm such a huge sucker for that, but I don't know how to feel about the second half of Frieren. Those kind of themes are still there, but Frieren kind of takes a dramatic turn towards the final 10 episodes of the anime, it seems. And it's just a completely different tone. I mean, there's still it's some perkiness here and there, that the same charm from the first half, but the second half is just a completely different arc. It's a completely different anime, you almost. I like it, but it's just so different. Lastly, I want to talk about the Final Fantasy XIV and Final Fantasy XVI collaboration. I absolutely loved every minute of it, even though it was just an hour. It was cool seeing Clive, it was cool seeing Torgal, it was cool just doing all of that event as someone who put all his Final Fantasy XVI content on the channel here. I really liked Final Fantasy XVI. It is a very good mainline Final Fantasy game, and I hope more people are interested in playing it. I'm sure everyone is interested in playing it. The problem is there is no PC version where you can mod Clive's shirt off. I mean, you can do it in Final Fantasy XIV. His neck is just broken. But yeah, I know Yoshi P said that they were trying to make the event as spoiler free as possible. I'm still frustrated that they talked about something that happens at the end of the demo. Granted, anybody can play the demo for free. The problem is you need a freaking PS5. But I know people who are absolutely concerned about spoilers are just skipping the cutscenes of the event, and that's making me really sad that they're skipping the cutscenes, but I can respect that they absolutely don't want to get spoiled on the story. Obviously, the whole Clive as Ifrit part it's something that's been marketed in trailer after trailer after trailer after trailer after trailer after trailer since the first trailer of the game. They have marketed the whole Clive as Ifrit thing. I am absolutely livid at people who think that is a spoiler. I don't know what to tell you. That is something that we been knew. It is literally on the cover of the game box art. Like, dude, I cannot help you. But the one thing that I am frustrated with about the event is that they do spoil something at the end of the demo, and I will be honest with people about that. Like, that is indeed true. That is indeed very true. And if you need to skip the cutscenes because you feel that you cannot get spoiled on that one thing, even as inconsequential as it is to the whole main scenario of Final Fantasy 16 as a whole, then yeah, that is your choice. The Final Fantasy 16 event is going to be here until May 8th. I'm still excited to see all the fan art of the roles priming themselves with Clive. And I mean, I'm not joking. I have seen all of it. All of it. I will still be getting I'm excited for the Final Fantasy 16 DLC. That should be this week. I think I got the expansion pass, and yeah, I think we have the DLC to look forward to literally this week, and I'll be streaming that on the channel. I need to look into that because I'm setting up my stream schedule for this week, and I really, really, really want to start playing the DLC day one. I'm not gonna finish it because I think it's 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours. But yeah, I'm so excited for that DLC, and then we should probably hear about the PC version this summer of Final Fantasy 16, and everyone's gonna cry over the specs requirements. But I'll be just fine. I have a 40 series graphics card. But I will be modding Clyde's shirt off, obviously, as soon as I can. Okay, I'm going to end the VOD here. This video actually got way longer than I intended. And everyone be safe this week. I hope to hear from you. And I hope to see you again soon. Alright, sincerely from Unique. Bye.